Hi, everybody. Tuesday evening. Hope you enjoyed the sunshine. We have one more sunny day, and then we get what potentially could make a mess of roadways, at least in some areas. The best chance of icy roadways Thursday overnight and Friday morning, and I'll get into all of that. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill coming to you from the Portland, Oregon, Vancouver, Washington area. So I'm going to spend this video primarily talking about the Thursday, Friday so-called storm event. All right, here's the upper level low. This is Thursday morning. Notice the blue contour. That's the polar jet area. So it's to our south and over in eastern Oregon. So clearly we are in the cold sector. The upper level low is going to pump moisture. There's also a surface low underneath this upper low. It's kind of vertically stacked that'll pump moisture into our area. And it was chilly today. We did well to get up to 40 degrees. We're in the 20s this morning. This cold air is in place as this moisture comes in Thursday morning. So, Portland, Salem metro areas, Vancouver, are basically up and down I-5. Freezing rain chances, snow chances, could be a rainy mix. All of these things are possible. Again, the category of freezing rain, the category of snow, the category of, hey, it's just raining at times, all showing up on some of the modeling as possibilities. Okay, here is my kind of text headline of what I think is going to happen Thursday through Friday morning. So, again, this is I-5 corridor centric, especially from Eugene up into Salem, up into Portland, up into Kelso Longview. So Thursday morning, you wake up in Portland dry, assuming you get up 6, 7, 8 o'clock, dry. Could be light snow or a wintry mix in Eugene right from the get-go, talking 5 a.m. Thursday. This will be a moisture shield that will push south to north up across the area. So it looks like most of I-5, the Willamette Valley up into southwest Washington, Albany, Salem, Portland, Vancouver, will see a period of some passing snow Thursday morning into about the noon hour. So let's say we get as much of this snow and it's below freezing and it's all sticking as we can. So at most, the biggest scenario would be 2 to 4 inches of snow in Salem down into Albany, maybe a little bit less than that down in Eugene. Portland, anything from just flurries to an inch. So basically, hey, we had flurries to maybe a solid dusting. And then Kelso Longview, 1 to 2 inches. A lesser amount in Portland because remember, east winds are already blowing out of the gorge. That will continue Thursday. So as moisture moves up the south and central Willamette Valley and then moves into the Portland area, east winds come out of the gorge. It's a dry, arid advection wind. It's like the old Pac-Man game, and it basically eats away at the moisture. So you think you're going to get this much, you get that much. And that's why maybe for the Rose City, this will only be flurries. But we'll hold out the chance for a dusting. And then you get away from the gorge, you move north, moisture has a better chance of kind of re-strengthening, if you will. 1 to 2 inches of snow could fall. Okay, so that's during the day Thursday. It really looks like most of the moisture Thursday will be snow. If we get above freezing during the afternoon, which we could, then we potentially would have some of those snowflakes melting into a wet mix. All right, Thursday night, this is when things get interesting. This will be showery precipitation. I don't see any huge ongoing wave of moisture, but could be plenty of showers. And these showers will come in the form of either freezing rain, snow, or just rain. Even Thursday night, let's say we get to 35, 36 degrees Thursday daytime in Portland. It might hold steady at 33, 34 all night Thursday. That would produce some snow or rain. If we get down to 31, 30, 29, which we might, I'm not sure, that introduces a possibility of freezing rain. Doesn't take much freezing rain to make a mess on roads, as you know. So Friday morning to me is the main bullseye of I need to get up early and let's check conditions and let's see what's going on. So again, Friday morning, there will be some showers on the radar. Could be early icy areas, could be freezing rain, depending on what the temperatures are. I'll show you the temperatures in a moment. At most, any spot in the Willamette Valley is going to see up to, at lower elevations, we'll see up to about a tenth of an inch of freezing rain potential. Tenth of an inch. So you got that much ice, sticking, accumulating, just enough where you can tell there's a coating of ice on tree branches. That's enough to make the roadways a mess if we get it. Again, that's the most we could get. Friday noon, the storm dries out. All of the models show that. So I think, minus what I don't know, that's a pretty consistent timeline of what's going to be happening. All right, before I show you the actual model animations, Momentous Wealth Podcast sponsors my YouTube, listen on podcast, listen on Spotify, investment topics for you to choose from from Momentous Wealth Management, a local firm licensed in Oregon and in Washington. Okay, here's a satellite picture. Here we are right there. Follow my mouse. We're clear. We're lovely. There's cloudiness off to the east, but here in the valley and the coast, what a beautiful day. Our storm, see this little bubble right in here? That's our storm. This comes up as a low, and actually it will send a warm front that tries to move up into Portland, but basically runs against the east winds coming out of the gorge, and the warm front disappears, and then the low kind of slowly fizzles and dissolves, and by Friday noon, the moisture is over. So that's what we're looking at. Here is courtesy of KGWTB, their Facebook, on Facebook, I put this. So you can play this on my KGW Rod Hill Facebook page. And let's see here. I want to get this so I can play it. Sometimes, okay, let's see if I can get this back to where I can play it. Hold on. This is frustrating. I've run into this problem before. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. I'm trying to, okay. Pardon me. Let's bring this up and let's play it. This should play. Here we go. Okay. This is Thursday morning at 7:15. This is snow and blue, Eugene to Salem. That's early Thursday morning. Here we are, 9 o'clock. The snow kind of weakens. We get flurries in Portland, and then the snow kind of flurries to really light snow up through Clark County and up to Longview. This is 11:06. Now, this shows showers coming up in the afternoon. The green is rain. The pink is maybe a mix of freezing rain. And then there wasn't much overnight. Here's early Friday morning, and the salmon color again is some freezing rain. Now, some of the later forecast runs that have come out since I grabbed this from KGW show more showery weather in the afternoon than what this animation shows, and also shows more showery precipitation at night than this shows. But it does a good job of showing that initial batch of rain moving up into the area. Okay. Here is the temperature animation. Let me move some things around. So what I want to show you here, I'm going to start off with tomorrow morning. This is tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. or so. And you can see low temperatures in the valley, 25, 22, 21, 23. If anything, tomorrow morning is expected to be cooler than today. Today, the ranges were like 23 to 29. And then you've got temperatures 19 to 20 to 24 up around Seattle. Now, it is warmer when you get down onto the southwestern coast, and that's going to be a theme that we're going to continue to see. So clear skies tonight, clear tomorrow morning. Did you notice if you were out this morning, there wasn't much frost? That's because the dew points are so low that there's not enough moisture to condense into ice crystals. We get cold, we just don't have much frost. Okay, I'm just going to, tomorrow we get back up to 40, maybe warmer. Notice it's warmer down south. There's 49, southwest coast. There's 47 degrees down around Roseburg. So again, there's that warm bubble. Remember that down south. Let me play this into Thursday morning. Here we are Thursday morning. We got clouds. Now we've got moisture coming up through the Roseburg area. Notice temperature 38 degrees, 31 in Lane County in Eugene. And then you've got all freezing temperatures up into Portland. This is early in the morning. You've got temperatures 40 southwest coast. That's obviously rain. Upper 30s into the Florence area. That would be rain. But you got freezing temperatures up in the Tillamook and freezing temperatures up in Washington. Okay, what do the temperatures do during the day? Here is 4 o'clock Thursday afternoon. This is interesting. 50s down along the south coast. Yeah, boy, that's warm. 48 degrees in Florence, 45 in Newport, 39 in Tillamook. So that's an early wintry mix chance at the coast Thursday, but by afternoon, everything really warms up and changes to rain. You've got temperatures down south of Lane County warming up into the upper 40s in southwestern Oregon. So that's rain. This is Thursday afternoon. You've got Salem warming up to 37. That's probably a wet snow mix with some rainy showers. No big deal. You've got a little bit cooler in the Multnomah County, 33 to 34. That's because of the cold east winds blowing out of the gorge, where temperatures in the gorge will hold in the 20s. So all precip in the gorge that falls Thursday daytime would be snow sticking in the gorge. And then in Multnomah County, we're just right on the edge of getting above freezing during the day. Then you get to the north of the cold winds coming out of the gorge, and just like that, you start to warm up. There's 37 Kelso Longview. That's light snow or a rain shower mix Thursday afternoon, and about the same up in Seattle, 36 degrees. Now, let me play this into Friday morning. Here's Friday morning, right around freezing in Portland. Again, usually if it's 32 and holding, you don't have much of a problem with freezing rain. But when you get down to 31 or 30, you do. So these temperatures could go either way Friday morning. Wouldn't be shocked if Portland stays at 33, 34. You go down south, there's Salem, a better chance away from the gorge winds, a better chance of staying above freezing. There's 34 in Salem. That would be either rain or some light snow, but no ice. And then you've got nothing but rain as you go south of Eugene, 42 degrees down in the Roseburg area, and you continue to see warm temperatures along much of the coast. And then in the afternoon, as the moisture dries out, that would give chances, that would give a chance for warming temperatures. So even Portland gets up to about 40, 41, or 42, it looks like Friday afternoon. So if we have some ice, if we have some snow sticking Friday morning, it would all melt away during the day. And even the gorge could warm up to 37, 37. Wouldn't be enough to maybe, if we got inches of snow, it wouldn't melt that off, but it would improve traveling conditions. And then about 40 degrees up in Seattle. And you've got the colder weather out across the east, as you can see. All right. Here's a look at this is just total precipitation. So notice the moisture comes in Thursday morning. Here we are at 4 a.m. Here we are at 10 a.m. in the morning. Light moisture starting to fall into Portland. Again, this is not meant to show you rain or snow. This is total moisture. So what I want you to get out of this through Friday morning. Here's Friday. Well, this is through Friday. Total moisture availability, whether some of it's rain, some of it's freezing rain, some of it's snow. But the total in Portland is only 13/100ths. You've got more where it's warmer down to the south. This really shows you the drying impact of the east winds shooting into Portland. Because by the time you get down south of Marion County, you get down toward Albany, and you get down to Eugene, you've got a half to 7/10 of an inch of moisture. By the time you get down into Lincoln County, or certainly south of Lincoln County, you've got 83/100ths to over an inch of rain down in the North Bend Coos Bay area. You've got 42/100ths in Tillamook County. You've got less than 2/10 of an inch up in Seattle. So certainly in the Portland area, there's not enough moisture to create any big storm. So we're either going to get a little bit of snow, a little bit of freezing rain, or we're going to see a wet mix and nothing at all. And it doesn't turn out to be any big deal. And then these moisture amounts down to the south are heavier because that's going to be rain where you folks are warmer. Although, well, let me go to the next map and I'll give you the although. This is the snow animation. This is Thursday afternoon. This is through 4 p.m. Thursday. So this was very light. I mean, this shows basically a dusting to a half of an inch of snow from south of, well, from near Eugene all the way up through Portland, all the way to Seattle. This is showing you the potential for a dusting to about a half of an inch of snow. Now, I think there's the potential for a little bit more, but this is the national blended model, and that's all it shows. Again, no big storm here. It is showing maybe 4, 5, 6 inches of snowfall in the Cascades. It's showing maybe there's a couple inches of snow out in the gorge. It's not showing any snow by the time you get south of Lane County, south of Eugene and the I-5 corridor, because remember, this area is going to be warming up. Remember, I showed you that. Okay. Now, there are some models that show that that initial wave of snow gives 2, 3, 4 inches in Salem. We'll look at that tomorrow and see if that's legitimately possible. I definitely think it makes sense that there will be more snow coming up Thursday morning in Eugene and Salem than there will be in Portland. But I'm talking about maybe a couple inches in one spot, flurries in another. Again, not a big storm. Here's the freezing rain animation. This is beginning Thursday morning. That shows right off the bat a little bit of light freezing rain in Lane County down in Eugene. And then as I play this into the day, notice this does not really bring any freezing rain Thursday day into Portland, but it does, especially near I-5 and over on the west side, which is getting into the east slopes of the Coast Range and ice over the Coast Range up into Astoria. These are light amounts, less than 1/10 of an inch of total. But it doesn't, if you have a freezing temp though, which you would need to get freezing rain accumulation, of course, doesn't take much for icy roadways. There's absolutely concern traveling over the Coast Range of some icing taking place Thursday daytime. Now, I said overall, certainly in the Portland area, the best chance of freezing rain will wait until Thursday overnight and Friday morning. And notice how this purple shaded area did expand. But these are all less than 1/10 of an inch. These are very light freezing rain possibilities, including some mainly out in Washington County, the Portland metro area, more so to the west than the East Metro. So we'll see. All right, quick look at the mountain, by the way. 12 degrees up there right now, Timberline. Been a cold day, right? Because it's so cold, ODOT can't get the highways completely clean. There's 18 degrees with a mix of snow and ice on Government Camp on Highway 26. Siskiyou Summit right now is clean, 22 degrees. 14, Santiam, they've got that clean. Willamette Pass, they've got that clean. So making a liar out of me. Cabbage Hill looks pretty good too. But Government Camp, still kind of a mess. Okay. The forecast, cold temperatures by Thursday, the first day of precip. Snow could be a few inches at Government Camp, 4 at most, 20 to 23. Friday could be a few more inches Thursday overnight and Friday morning, 26 to 32. And then there are rising snow levels Saturday afternoon into Sunday as you really get back into a more normal pattern. And that brings a mix of snow to rain on Sunday up at Mount Hood. Okay. That's on my Mount Hood forecast page, courtesy of the good folks of Hillcrest. Ski and Sports Shop in Gresham. You can rent gear, you can buy gear there, purchase your own. Again, this is Mount Hood page on my portlandweather.com website that I own. Let's go around the horn. 41 in Medford right now. Sunny day, 43 tomorrow. Not as cold down south, only 32. Thursday, rain, snow. Look at the temperatures. This will be no accumulation of any winter weather, 38 to 49. Could be an early mix of some rain, snow, and then all rain. Friday could be a little bit of icing early, but otherwise it's all rain and 45. And then the weekend, snow levels rise. That's all rain, 37 to 47, 39 to 50. Okay, that all makes sense. How about out in Pelton, 21 right now. Sunny day, Wednesday, 4 degrees in the morning. Good grief, that's cold. Thursday, snow developing during the day, 27 degrees. Friday, 32. Then you've got warming temperatures somewhat in the weekend. How much snow are we talking about? Let's see, Pelton, newest snow accumulation, less than 1 inch on Thursday, less than 1 inch on Thursday night, less than 1 inch on Friday. So you're talking about mainly some snow flurries out there in Pendleton. Here's Bend. Thursday, 20 to 34, snow, 18 to 39. Could be a mixture in the afternoon of rain or snow. And then again, you've got warming temperatures going Saturday, Sunday into Washington's birthday on Monday. Okay. All right. How about Salem, 43? Wintry mix on Thursday. Starts off as snow, then goes to what is a mix of freezing rain or snow or rain during the day, but you get up to 40. So really Salem in the afternoon, that's mostly just rain, obviously, with a temperature of 40. A little bit of mixing Friday morning, but you might stay above freezing, as I've been saying. 45 in the afternoon, warmer into the weekend. 53 on Sunday. Wow, that's pretty nice. North Bend, what do you got? Yeah, it's pretty warm down. No winter weather. Look at that. 50 on Friday, 54 Thursday, actually, 52 on Saturday. All rain. Now you go up into Astoria, could be some icing Thursday morning, 32, a high 42. Then after that, once it warms on Thursday, all on the coast, it's only rain. But even Astoria Friday is 37 in the morning to 47 in the afternoon, right? Okay. Eugene, a lot of you like to see Thursday, that wintry mix starts off as snow, it looks like. Maybe a touch of some freezing rain early. And then you folks warm up. You could get down to freezing Friday morning, but I really feel like at Lane County, this is primarily going to be rain Thursday night and Friday. We'll see. 45, the high on Friday. Okay. Let's just check Seattle. 41, beautiful Wednesday. 30 to 39 Thursday. That's some snow to a wet mix to rain. Friday, this keeps you folks above freezing. It'll be close. Certainly warming in the afternoon, and then all rain going into the weekend. Here's my Portland 7-day forecast, courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros up here in Vancouver and Clark County. 24 tonight in calmer wind. There are parts of the valley overnight tonight. If you have no wind, you could actually get into the upper teens. It's going to be a cold night. 24, I believe, would be the coldest morning of winter so far, by the way. 41, east winds blowing out, maybe gusting to 30 out on the east side tomorrow. And then Thursday, that wave of snow, 35 in the afternoon, could be snow showers or some rain mixing in. Overnight, 30 or warmer. Chance of freezing rain in the morning, or we're above freezing and it's just rain. That could go either way. Again, Friday morning is the one period of time where I feel like we could have some issues with the commute. And then during the day, everything ends in the afternoon and we warm up to 39, maybe 40. And then Saturday morning's dry, then rain developing in the afternoon, 44. And then we're warming up in the 50s on Wednesday and Tuesday. All right. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'll go through the messages and try to get back to you if you have a message. But hopefully that gave you a pretty good understanding. I really feel like this forecast is starting to lock in now, but I'll update you again on Wednesday. And for now, I'm Rod Hill.